All right, so this is going to be trigonometry, sum and difference identities for cosine. And there's going to be some more. And listen, I'm even going to give you guys a reference sheet for this stuff. And it has all your formulas. For a lot of the stuff that we've been doing, it's already on there. It's basically the same thing that I gave you guys in the first semester where it has your X, Y, and R, you know, for the... We took the final, right? And you guys had that reference sheet? Say yes.
Yeah.
Same reference sheet. It is the same reference sheet. So, and I know everyone is up here paying attention, not watching Netflix on his phone just because it's in his backpack. He thinks that I can't actually see that he's doing that.
You got the Netflix.
What if it's on Netflix? It's Hulu.
Take his AirPods.
Get over here.
AirPods away.
Get over here.
Make him broke.
So Donald Trump
Okay.
claims he's rich, huh? But we never see
Okay,
him.
now listen up. You guys, shh, please. Now, on this problem right here, sum and difference identities, we're going to go through, it's actually not that bad. So, for adding or subtracting, sum is addition, difference is subtraction. So we're basically going to be adding together two different angles. Yes? Yeah?
Did you take my phone?
No. Okay, there is a whole lot of formula to go along with this. Whole lot of formula. But I'm going to teach you guys just the basic because this is way too complicated because it's actually kind of easy. Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Now, I need you guys to take out your unit circle also, please. I need you to take out your unit circle also, please. Huh? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Okay. Okay, so now I want you to pay close attention to signs here. So for the cosine, for adding together two angles, excuse me. Come on, you can do it. This one is a minus sign. So if this is subtraction, this is a plus sign. Find the exact value of cosine 15. Now, think of it like this. What two values on my unit circle can I use to get 15? Using addition or subtraction?
45 minus 30.
45 minus 30. So we're saying cosine of 45 minus 30, right? Together, is that 15?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It is 15. Now, let's go through. On this one right here, my A value is 45. The B value is 30. Now I identified it, so let's go back. It says cosine, cosine, sine, sine, right? So it's minus, right? So if I'm subtracting, this has to be a plus sign. Okay. So it's going to be cosine of 45 cosine of 30 minus sine of 45 and sine of 30.
Wait, isn't it plus?
See this? Oh, you're right. Sorry. You got me there. Good job. You got me there. I know. She gives her the candy. Here, candy. Okay. All right, it is plus. Because I screwed that one up. All right, so do we have cosine 45? Is it on my unit circle? Say yes.
Yes.
Everyone, please put your finger on that right now. Put your finger on 45. Your finger on 45. It's the unit circle. It's a green thing. Find 45. Put your finger on it. Cosine is the what value? X. So what is my x value here? So rad 2 over 2. Parentheses. Now, put your finger on 30. So cosine of 30 is going to be plus. So sine 45, rad 2 over 2,
Yeah, and then 1 over 2.
1 over 2. Is this easy?
Just a lot of work.
But it's pretty easy though. So now we need to put this together. So let's multiply them together. So when I multiply rad 2 times rad 3, rad 6. Rad 6. Rad 6 over 4. Plus.
Rad 2 over 4.
Do they have a common denominator?
4.
Yes, the common denominator is 4, so I just keep it over 4. So it's going to be rad 6 plus rad 2 over 4. That's it.
You're gonna get harder though.
That's the answer. Are we okay? Let's keep going.
Can you go back? Wait, what are we doing? Go back.
Are you finally done back there? Yes, you. Did you find it? Where was it?
I guess he puts it on papers.
All right, so let's take a look. There we go. Okay, did you get this? Don't forget, it's going to be on the video.
Take a picture of that.
All right, it's also on the video. Now, okay, if you do not like rad, I think rad's actually easier, but still. What can I do with this information to make it easier then? If you don't like radian, put it into degrees, right? Let's put it into degrees, right? So if I'm going to put this in degrees, I would multiply by what?
180 over pi.
Very good. 180 over pi. So that's going to cancel, right? Those cancel, so it's going to be, what is it? 75?
Why don't you just keep it that way so we can, so, never mind.
You got to do it both ways.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was saying, should do, oh, by the way.
Oh, and then you
Yeah, so now I can find it, right?
Yeah,
Now those are on my unit circle, right?
Couldn't you just do it in radian?
I can, but I would have to have fractions. So I'd have to understand fractions, and that was what I've noticed so far in the last 2 years. Most people don't understand fractions.
Oh, so most people just don't.
Yeah, so the fractions are what, so the easiest thing to do is convert this to degrees, right? Now, what two things on my unit circle will give me 75?
45 and 30.
45 and 30, right? So I'm going to write that out. So it's going to be the cosine of 45 plus 30, right?
So you can do it more than one way, right?
Yeah. So you could use a bunch of different ones. You could even use subtraction.
Yeah, I was about to use 135 minus 60.
There we go. That would have got it right there too.
Oh, okay.
It's going to give you the same answer. Sometimes your radical might be in the different order, but it's still going to give you the same thing. Okay, it's all the same. So now, my A, my B, right? So this is cosine of 45 times cosine of 30. Now, what sign goes next?
45.
No, what sign?
Minus.
Minus sign, right? Very good. Minus sine 45, sine of 30. So now, from my unit circle, cosine 45 is what?
Rad 2 over 2.
Very good. So rad 2 over 2. Cosine 30
Rad 3 over 2.
minus
From every above.
Rad 2 over 2.
sine 30.
1 over 2.
Okay, so again, rad 2 times rad 3,
Rad 6.
rad 6 over 4 minus rad 2 over 4. So my answer comes out to be rad 6 minus rad 2 all over 4. Now, because I'd use this and someone else wanted to use a different set of numbers, an equivalent answer would be if it was negative rad 2 plus rad 6 over 4. It's both the same answer. It'd both be the same answer. It's just written in a different way. Okay? So if you would have did that, what did you say, 135?
Yeah, 135 minus
Yeah.
60.
Because x in over there is going to give you a negative, right?
Yeah.
And what's another one that you could do?
Oh,
There's a couple of them you could do, yeah.
Example
So, yeah.
C is super easy.
So
to
as long as
understand.
it adds or subtracts to the number.
Yep. Okay, so this one right here is working it backwards. You know I'm making a video of this, right? I can put it back up if you're done, when we're done, okay? Okay, so now, this is working it backwards. So, what formula was used right here?
Minus, which means
That's a plus, right? It's a cosine plus. So, it's going to be cosine of something
87
plus
180. Oh wait.
what is it? What is my A value?
It's
87.
87
And 93.
and then 93.
And 93. Can I add those together?
Yes.
Yeah,
What do we
so
get?
That gives you 180.
180?
Yeah,
Yeah.
180. Yeah, wait.
1.
So-
Cosine at 180 is 1.
Did you guys see what I'm doing here? Martha!
Oh my gosh, you know Martha's feet? The dog.
Oh my goodness.
Could we put like a people that
Why am I picking on you right now? You know why, right? Okay. Alright, so
Like the nicest girl.
from right here, when I added those together, so now is 180 on my unit circle.
Yeah.
Everyone, please put your finger on it. And someone tell me how Kashad is wrong.
It's -1.
Oh, negative 1.
-1. It's -1 because it's on the
Left.
it's on the left side of your unit circle, right? And all the x values on your left side are going to be negative. Does that make sense? These ones are pretty easy, right? You guys got test questions like this also. You just have to make sure you're paying attention and not playing on your phone.
Is that going to be on the free choice?
This one is on, it's not the free, it's on the,
Multiple choice?
yeah, it's on the multiple choice.
That's lame.
You better get it right then.
You should have put it on the.
All right.
free one.
Make sure to like, share, oh.
I think, yep, that's all we're doing. That one.
Like, share, and subscribe.
And punch the bell.
Follow me at Small 7